that small sect of us.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point.
Well, I'm missing it.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Yeah,
it's like
right.
Those that are off late and those that dabble in staying up and smoking weed.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I'm surprised that because there's a huge restaurant industry here, so I'm surprised that there's not more of a call for it. But I don't know.
I mean, downtown's dead at midnight,
Mhm.
and I mean, obviously there's been shootings galore across downtown the last couple nights, so I'm glad it was. I mean, obviously somebody was injured, but like I don't even know. Like I feel like Meadowlark has like that food truck out late at night on Rhino.
Mhm.
There's just not, and I wish there was some, like even a fucking Whataburger. Just give me a honey butter chicken biscuit.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to blow to get a Whataburger in Colorado.
Yeah, I fully agree. I just anything that's not McDonald's, but. But that's what we got. That's what we got.
No shit. Well, all right, brother. Thank you so much for putting up with us. That was a great hour of conversation. Before we go, last question of the night. It's the Last Supper. 3 people, dead or alive, join you for dinner, but they cannot be friends or family. Who is coming, and what are we eating?
Okay.
Go.
You didn't tell me about that second part.
Yeah, well, you keep you on your toes.
You keep me on my toes.
I want you to brainstorm on everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so the first person that comes to my mind is Elon Musk, just because I respect that man, and I also think he's got a hilarious, dry
sense of humor and ability to manipulate markets.
Yeah, he just loves to. I think he just loves to fuck with people. So it'd be really interesting to have him there, just like as a center point of conversation. But then you got to mix it up. So I think you mentioned Jesus, and I think that would be a great addition, just because like not only would I have questions, especially like I'm about to die, like I'm gonna have a ton of questions, but then I want to know what's Elon Musk going to ask Jesus, right? Like what's that conversation going to look like?
Are going to live a little bit more, get that conversation.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
And then you got to throw a curveball in there. I think. Oh man, I'm blanking on it. Comedian.
There's a lot.
I know.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Thank you.
Is that really
That's
it?
literally what I was going for. Yeah, we were on the same page.
Yeah, I was like, time out. Who's?
Yeah. Dave Chappelle. He spends a lot of time in Denver, and I've actually had him sit at my bar two times now. And every time it's kind of a shit show. It's pretty fucking wild. Like he'd lighten up a cigarette inside. He's just like, not a cigarette, sorry, a joint. And he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not smoking a joint. And you're like, dude, put that shit out. But like, throw him into that mix too. You've got Dave Chappelle, Jesus, and Elon Musk. It's gonna be an interesting time.
There's gonna be some conversation. I mean, and some ball busting.
Right.
I don't hate that table.
It'd be a fun time. I think. I think. And I'd be curious to see what Dave Chappelle has to say to Jesus and Elon Musk's dry, witty responses. And I mean, I would have plenty to say too, but I would just be watching that interaction. And as far as what we're eating, I would definitely want like a full tasting menu, like a multi-course tasting menu of just like small bites with just like weird shit. Like
an omakase of different chefs.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And if you haven't run long enough, maybe the dinner never ends.
Yeah, and you just keep going. There you go. And then it doesn't have to be a Last Supper.
And that also allows you to punt on the question of what's for dinner because you allow the chef to determine.
Exactly, right. I just want to be surprised at every turn, like, oh, what the fuck is this thing?
Between conversation and food, I think you got it. That's not a bad set.
I think that'd be great.
That's a solid 4-pack. Well, brother, I appreciate you joining us today. Thanks again for not only giving us a little journey into the Adrift world, but also telling us a little bit about yours. So thanks again. Before we leave, give our friends a quick reminder. I won't interrupt this time. How to find you online, hours in operation, things of that nature.
Yeah. We're Adrift Tiki Bar on South Broadway. It's 218 South Broadway, just between Cedar and Alameda. Our website's www.adriftbar.com. Instagram is Adrift Denver. Facebook is also Adrift Denver. And then you can make reservations through our website. Our hours are 5 to 10, Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 11, 5 to midnight, Friday and Saturday. And then I'm going to start that over, actually. Our hours are 5 to 11, Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 12 on Fridays and Saturdays. We're going to be doing Sundays coming up here in August, and all-day happy hour on Tuesdays. So definitely come check us out. We also have happy hour from 5 to 7 every day.
That was a good spiel. I'll cut out that first one so people don't hear you.
I figured.
We
yeah.
don't edit shit. We don't edit shit, so people will hear you say it twice. But no, we do appreciate you taking the time to join us today, Josh. Thanks for not only having us in the restaurant but in the bar as well. And for all of our listeners, don't be shy. Come down here to Broadway. Check it out. The vibe is legit. Tiki Tuesdays, Painkiller Week starts Monday for those that are listening on time. And then obviously send me pictures, tag me in them, and I'll share them. So until next week, we say stay thirsty, stay hungry. Cheers.
Thanks, Kip.
Cheers.